Well, I'm in the pantry because today has been one of those days. So I woke up this morning and I realized I forgot to take meat out for today's dinner. Today's dinner was also going to give leftovers for Saturday's dinner because Saturday is going to be a crazy day and I didn't want to cook, and we don't have meat on Fridays right now, so that gave us a day in between to have not the same thing, I guess, 2 days in a row, which we don't typically care about, but I just figured it'd be a nice break. That didn't happen. So when I tell people about my pantry, when we talk about my pantry, when I show people my pantry, when they come over and everyone looks at my pantry, including all of you that I invite into my pantry, I always have one thing that I want people to take away from my pantry. If I could share one thing with you, if there's one thing that I can inspire you to do, it would be to put some home canned food away in your pantry. And it doesn't have to be to the degree that I do it. This is slowly starting to actually look different even for my family because seasons change, things change. So it doesn't have to be at the extent that I've done it. You can do small batches at a time. And the reason that I really want to sort of inspire people to do that are for days like today where time has gotten away from me. What I wanted to do for dinner, I can't. So what am I going to do for dinner? Today's the type of day where we usually eat dinner at 6:30. But we have a school event to go to this evening. And so we have to eat by the time we need to leave here, at like 5:15. By the time we get home, it's going to be pushing 8:30. We might end up having a little bit of a snack maybe if people choose before bed, but basically we need to eat before we go. And so I wasn't able to do any of preparations throughout the day today, so I'm coming here to my pantry where mainly I'm looking at my home canned meats, and everybody's probably going to whip up something a little different. So my nephew, for instance, I'm actually going to grab a jar of my chicken. I'm going to get it off the bone, heat it up with a little bit of barbecue sauce. I bought some croissants from Sam's Club today, and he's going to have pulled barbecue chicken sandwiches. So he's done for dinner. For me, I'm thinking I might have something like taco soup might sound good to me. It's a cold, wet day. In fact, I was telling my husband walking into Sam's Club, like I just feel like I'm chilled to the bone today. And so I'm thinking I might do soup. I haven't fully decided between soup or Swiss steak. What's the other? Salisbury steak, Swiss steak, because I have instant mashed potatoes, so I can just whip some of that up, throw this over top, make a quick gravy. I have, as I check the time here, roughly an hour and a half before we need to leave, which means I have a little under that, obviously maybe about an hour before I actually need to do something. So I definitely have time to turn this liquid in here into gravy and kind of just warm that up. So that's another option. My husband, you've heard me say many times, he loves the canned ground meat, so he's probably gonna open that up. He likes to eat it over top of rice. He'll probably steam up some fresh broccoli, and then his dinner will be done. So not only on a day like today do I not have to serve over the stove and cook something for everybody in a pinch, but I can come in and individualize everybody's dinner as well. So as we sort of figure out what we decide to do, I'll bring you along so you can see what our dinners look like tonight. But this is something where even though I feel flustered, or at least at times you can, it actually feels really good because I thought I'm not even going to worry about it because I know I've got a lot of opportunity here in my pantry of things that I can get and just quickly feed I don't care if I had a crowd here. It's just 3 of us today. But I could feed 20 people on, you know, a drop of a hat if I needed to. So that's exciting. That's what we're going to do for dinner tonight. For now, I got to get back and getting a couple things put away and getting dinner prepped and ready for us to eat so we can rush back out of the house.
Jeremy?